Alright, here is a 1956 Medalist. Try to do it in a flat black. I was making this out into a little bit of a rat rod. I got too much stuff going on right now with other cars, so I'm gonna try to go around it, and I'll show you the good stuff and the bad stuff with it. See, it's lowered. I think it's the leaf springs are blocked. I really don't want to get rid of this car, but I'm picking up yet another one and figure this can go to good use. I've done a lot of work on this car, but I still wanted to keep it rough, which I'll show you in a sec. Okay, let's take a look inside. Well, let's go from the outside. Flat black, four brand new tires. I have 3 of those porta walls. They come with it. I don't know what happened to my 4th. Has a new exhaust on it. It's a great looking. These bumpers themselves go for about $2,000. The curtain around the bumper, which obviously there's a lot of rust that can happen there. That's nice, but there has been significant rust on this car. In the quarters, hard to see, but if you're looking for a perfect car, a show car, this isn't what I was trying to do with this car. You could do that, but I was trying to keep it more like a hot rod. You'll see that with the engine. There's been some rust there. Just filled in, left rough like the way I wanted it left. Chrome is in okay shape, not great. The back bumper is a little bit better. Some of this stuff can be buffed out. You'll see there's a little hole here that maybe have been where the maybe the hood emblem at one time was. I had the car for about a year. Has cat eye. Oh, cat eye. They're the covers there. Lights work. The bright doesn't work on there for whatever reason. Let's bring it inside. Like I say, the goal of this was rat rod. So all the floors have been. There's new sheet metal in there, a relatively new sheet metal before I bought it. We just threw a carpet down there to give it some kind of cool look. I was going to kind of do a little look with old beer cans. You can do what you want. I've kept the door panels so you can put them right back on. The seat's in decent shape. This is faded. Let's see. When we get in here, you got your original dash. Speedometer doesn't work. Odometer doesn't work. Horn does work. Hooked up, some Sun Pro stuff that was fuel temp, the volts and the oil pressure. Original radio isn't hooked up, but what I did do was hook up a little amplifier going to the back speakers there that I put a MP3 player with. You can kind of just check this out. Windows work here. This window doesn't go all the way up. It's just bent right there. I wanted to get a new window. You can see this is cracked. That is also cracked. It goes up to about here. It's only that adjuster. When you do it, it needs to be pulled out, which is not a big deal. Has door poppers on it. It's so you can see it's shaved. So it pops out. And actually, the back has a trunk, which opens up the trunk. All right. There's a lot more parts to the. There's trim that goes around. That'll be included. I don't even know what's in the trunk. You can see here. The trunk's actually pretty solid. This car is a $20,000 car when it's done. Obviously, this won't be, but if you wanted to go that route, you could. I wanted to kind of keep it as a, about a $7,000 car. I'm going to sell it cheaper than that. But it's got the original trim. Some of the trim has what do you call it's in it? Sheet metal screws. All right, let me open the engine. All right, coming around to the engine. 292 engine. Dusty right now, but real clean. I'll go through everything that I've done with it and everything you might want to do if you're interested in it. All right, start over here. New battery, new points, the whole new distributor, condenser, rotor, new coil, new Edelbrock carburetor. It's a 600 CFM, I think it's a 1406 Performer. Radiator, record, new plugs, new booster. This thing can stop a train, this brake booster. New fuel filter, air filter. The tank was dropped and reconditioned. Let's see. I hooked up a kind of aftermarket heater blower in here. I just have it kind of jawwad up right now. So it's not getting hot though, so I don't know if there's a block in the heater core. I don't really drive this car in the winter that much, but that's new. Let's see, the wipers are not hooked up right now. I think they're vacuum wipers. They just need to be hooked up. There is, and I'll start it up. Mechanically, I'm going to just walk around here. Mechanically, the car runs very nice. It was just tuned up. The timing was just done. What it needs is, and you'll hear it, is there's a flex plate. It probably could use a new flex plate or it to be tightened up. I'm not a mechanic, but that's what it needs, and I've just quite frankly, run out of juice with it. So, but if that's something you can do, go ahead. Flex plates aren't all that expensive. But let me start it. So go in here. Hear it. And that's what that tapping is. Or you could just live with it like I've been. You can just see the engine real steady. Not a valve. Hard to tell in this, but it's definitely the flex plate. I've had other mechanics look at it. So, coming back here, car doesn't leak oil. It doesn't have any bad black smoke or anything like that with it. Has a nice solid exhaust. And there you go. Any questions, let me know.